Hello, my name is Kark32 and welcome back to our Divine Journey playthrough. Alright, so been trying to figure out the altar, and I think I have screwed up with these idols. I don't think they do what I think they did. They are not like the statues. I think the idols are actually, they do stuff with the times 4, the recharge rate. So I believe the Wither Skeleton Skull gives the times 4, or that's a times 2. So the Golden Candelabra, that obviously we can see that boosts the thing. Also the button helps if it needs like a block update. The Diamond Sword also boosts the power, as we can see. That goes up to there. I don't want. I'm not going to mess with the thing, but that's probably giving the times 2. So that the times 4, we can see that, and I believe the idols is kind of similar. So if I place that on there, that boosts it up to times 4, kind of thing, instead of the Wither Skeleton Skull. Now the dragon head is the best one, and I don't have one of those yet, unfortunately. Now, if I put this weather thing, it doesn't do anything, because I believe those are kind of on their the same thing. There's different, as we know, there is different. Oh, yep, there it is, idols. All right, so yeah, Dragon Head is the top. I didn't realize that was a thing. I do believe the statue, though, is the one you place in the world, and that should work if I got that correct. Maybe we'll leave that. Is that the one I want? I don't know. Lilith? Do we want Lilith? I don't know if I like that one. Yeah, there we go. We'll leave that. Until we get the higher tier stuff. The Dragon Head, which will be the highest tier. Oh no, we turned off our candles. There we go. That looks better. Okay, so the easiest way I found is just placing more trees, different types of trees. They do have, I don't know the exact calculations, but there is diminishing returns, so that's why I have done multiple kinds. It does the logs and the leaves, so the more different kinds you have, the better. So I'm up to about 1,000. I'm hoping that is enough for what I want to do here. So we're up to, like I said, 1,000 with times 4 recharge. I've gone ahead and always goes. There we go. Oh, that's not what that didn't come out right. I think it was that. Again, I still don't know if this actually needs to go in order. But I think I want to put it in order. Just in case. Alright, so that is the order in here for the 8 of these. Now, the quest does say this is one of the most difficult ones, and you only need to do it once. So, hopefully, just pin it by right-clicking on a... Oh. Dragon Blood Tree. Interesting. Okay, so that's why we wouldn't have to do that again. Okay, well, that's good to know. I thought we were going to have to keep doing this. So, I hopefully with 1,000 in here, we should have enough. I did need to go get more Dragon's Breath and a Dragon Scale. This is obtained after defeating the Ender Dragon for the second time. You only get one of these as a drop, just keep that in mind. But End Crystal, we know we can autocraft those. Expensive, but we can resummon the dragon. So let's go ahead and do this. I'm just going to throw them in kind of quick. Alright, there we go, dragon resin. And this is probably drained. Yep. So as we can see, it drained, but hopefully... I'm assuming that I threw them in fast enough that it did it before it emptied out. I don't really know how the altar power works, to be honest. I don't know if the recipes require a certain amount. Does it drain a certain amount? And you have to finish the thing before it drains it? I don't know. But there we go. We got that. Yay, and we got another dragon scale in case we need to craft it up again. Alright. So, there definitely is blood involved. Oh, there's the dragon blood sapling. Alright. So, we don't have cold iron essence yet, obviously. We can do this. So, Ebadeth, cleansing. Oh, those cleansing bulb were its own kind of craziness. And what else do we need? Just a bunch of this. Bloodwood sapling. I think we have those from the nether. So, alright, let me get all this and then be right back. So just getting the last dragon resin. Oh, relatively easy. I don't know if we're going to need that anymore. But that, we have quite a bit. 23 million. So that was from our mob farm. Okay. So dragon's blood resin. We got 4 of those, 2 of the cleansing balms, and 2 of the ebs, and a blood whatever thing called, which you can actually just craft up. So easy. Easy. And then I made sure I had all of the things for there. So it is a high... Yeah, high instability. But it's, as you can see, it's only like 1.4 loss. I should do 2 more. I was going to do 2 more candelabras. I don't actually know what the, like, diminishing returns on it would be, but I figure, like, at least have 2. So they, so they're kind of like, I know they're symmetrical, but, you know, not symmetrical on the other side of that. Okay, so there we go. That is this dragon's blood sapling, and I guess we just, I don't know, the wood. I haven't done any of the brews before. I don't really know how those work. I'm assuming you just dump stuff in that to get potions. I don't really know. Yeah, so the blood, what we were looking at, I need this for the Lilith statue that I wanted to craft up. That's just one I just chose. It needs a bottle of Hellfire, which needs a block of that. So we have everything else. We just needed this. So we need these. And that is that. But there wasn't there like a... Did it say? Where did I read that? I totally just didn't... I was like, I just read somewhere that we I don't remember where I read it. Oh well. I also need this spinning wheel. I did notice that. Where did it say? I'm like, it said we right-click something with the tree. I don't remember where I read that. Where the heck did I read that? Oh. Well, now I'm getting annoyed. Ooh. Demonic elixir, florb. Alright, so if we can get that, we can actually get the filled goblet, too. The goblet... Oh, the goblet requires the cold iron plates. That's right. Alright. Are we still going? Yeah, this has a lot of the... It needs a lot of the items, or the essentia or whatever. We're almost done. Oh, there it is. I was like, where the heck was that? Where did I read that? After initially crafting this, obtain it by right-clicking on a dragon's blood tree with a bowline, and waiting for it to bleed. Bowline. Oh, that's the next thing in the quest. Dragon's blood wood. Essentia resonator. I don't know if I remember if I ever crafted one of those Essentia resonators up. Because I didn't really plan on doing the things, which I don't think I have. So let's get that. And I'll get the rest of the stuff. So we got our dragon's blood thing there. Ding. 2 Ebb of Death, I'll take it. Because I don't have a huge supply of, I think it's this tree, the saplings from that. We will sooner than later, but not quite yet. Yeah, so bowline and dragon's blood thing. I wonder if that back on soil. Yeah, I'm just using the soil because we don't have to worry about. It's mostly for the crops, so I didn't have to worry about water. Why I ended up using that, but I'm like, yeah, we'll use this stuff. Didn't we get? Oh, I was like, we get 4 from that. I was like, I remember seeing 4. I'm going crazy today. All right. Hello. That's big. I was thinking. What was I thinking? I needed 2. And I was like, I guess we'll wait. Well, I don't know if it... Yes, I know. It'd be faster to do it with an axe. I don't know if, like, with the bleeding thing, I don't know if that, like, destroys the block. Alright, let me craft this up. This is going to take me a second. And we'll be right back. That actually went quicker than I thought that would. So yeah, there was a resonator on quest for that, but I never did that. But there we go. So we need 16 of this. How does this work? Where does ritual stone come from? The quest reward. Okay, so it says like it bleeds. Didn't it say like wait for it to collect it with an absorption hopper? Oh, does it like it'll like pop off? Dragon blood's gonna pop off here in a second. There it goes. Absorption hopper. I mean, we could do. Does that? Alright, so it looks like it's just gonna keep spawning that. Okay, that's not really what I thought that would... That's not how I thought that was gonna work. Yeah, it looks like it's just gonna keep doing that. I'm just gonna clear these. Because it kind of annoyed me that it wasn't completely symmetrical. Alright. Well, that's interesting. I mean, we could just do all this. The question is, do I really want it? Is this the permanent location where I want to be farming this stuff? I don't know. That is a good question. The only problem with these is sometimes they get kind of annoying. I don't know, that seems like a pretty... We offset it on that way. Yeah. We'll leave it. And then we'll just collect. Or just make sure. Yeah. I mean, I don't know why it wouldn't. But... Do you have to hit it again? 114. No. I don't know if that's like... Does it do it once and that's it? I'm not sure. But, okay, we'll get 16 of these, and then we will move on. So up to 15. That actually didn't take... That was only a few minutes. I was looking at other quests as that was going on, and this one, because I think we need that... I'm going towards that Hellfire potion stuff. So I was like, let's do this. So you use your Witch's Cauldron to create an Ice World 2 splash potion. Don't really know what that does, but we'll find out. Mandrake root, ice or snow block, glowstone, gunpowder. Right click on the cauldron 3 times with an empty bottle. So, mandrake, ice, glowstone, gunpowder, 3 glass bottles. I took off my... So 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. So that feels like a bit... Can I keep going? Did that like kind of screw it up because I have the everlasting... Oh, no. It's just a witch's brew. I wasn't sure if that like screwed that up because it put more in and it like doubled it or whatever. Okay, I don't know if we actually need... Yeah, I don't think we need these witch's brew. Throw that away. Alright, Salus Mundus, I'll take it. We've actually gotten quite a bit of Salus Mundus from quests, actually. So, throw some splash ice world potions on a field of stone, granite or diorite to convert it to perpetual ice. The potion has a large spreader range, even goes underground a bit. Well, that sounds scary. Let's not do that up here. Plus, this is like carved chisel blocks. Alright, so there is that. Will be that quest. So I'm kind of doing 2 quests at a time here. Or 2 chains. I do want to get that Lilith statue though. I know I keep mentioning this. Alright, Florbs. I'm gonna have to look into that as well. I don't have any Florbs and you need a fluid transposer and like some of these are like awkward. I'm gonna have to melt stuff down, which is a bit of a pain. Alright, so we'll do that. Contium... Okay, we are getting that. I thought I'd placed that. This one though. Yeah, block of dragon resin. Maybe get us this bottled hellfire. So dragon resin, this fiery. I'm gonna have to craft up another one of those. I think I only had the one and we used it, didn't we? Yeah. Well, I guess we could just do that. See, this is why I made recipes for stuff. I have gypsum. Guess we can almost... Yeah, I have everything for this, don't we? Alright, fiery yard, unguent, whatever that's called. Block of dragon. So we could just throw it in here. Hellebore, and then Ignis and Diabolus. Hellebore. So is this going to be... Yeah. Is this using... Right, Distillery is not using that. I just wish there was an indication of when it's using the... Like, does this need a certain thing? I don't know. And, yeah, there's not really an indication when it's using it. Oh, well. I do believe I'm, like, jumping forward here, although I don't see any, like, Hellfire. I wonder if this is... I wonder, there might be another quest somewhere in here for Hellfire. But let's craft up that statue. How do we get the blood again? Alright, tongue of dog. Is that what we were using? Yeah. 2 and slime bottle? What was it? I already forgot. And a bottle, yeah. Alright. So, Statue of Lilith. Alright. So, this one. Is this the one that you drop down and it boosts the thing? If it doesn't, I don't know. This does feel pretty big. And it is indeed pretty big. Isn't that what we had before? Oh, it might have needed a... Might have needed an update. There we go. Alright, so now it boosted it. I was about to be annoyed. I'm like, is this statue really not going to do anything? Okay, so I could craft up 3 more of those statues. Since those are relatively easy to craft them up. The other ones require this stew of the grotesque. This requires a pentacle. That just requires an arrow, but they all do require that bottled hairfire, and this requires a heart, which I can't get yet. You need to stab some villagers with it. Okay, let's get this stuff done. We just go... I'm like, I don't... Let's go down. And do it like in here somewhere. Man, I remember first emptying out this... lighting up this cave, and all those crazy mobs were so difficult. Now it's like, eh, whatever. Alright, so... Well. It doesn't work on that. I'm assuming this, we'll just crack it with this. Alright, it had a decentish range, didn't it? Alright. Oh yeah, I made it like all the way over here. Is that it? Oh wow, didn't we throw it? We threw it like way down here. It's all the way up here too. Interesting. There we go, there's our ding. Like, it doesn't keep spreading, does it? I don't think it spreads, I think it just converts stuff. Alright. Yeah, we get 20 more. I don't know how much we're going to need of this. All right. So, oiling up tiers. Where do we go? So this needs loot. Loot. All right. I think this is the way we go to that. I think, yeah. So this is the next one we're going to have to do. All right, let me get this florb. Actually, let me just get this florb. We have cloudy oil, don't we? So, gone ahead and done the next ones. Now, the quest only required one, but as I was looking at where we were going, the recipe does require 2 of them, so I ended up just doing 2 at once. I don't know if I mentioned, but I did put elementum in there just to speed it up a little bit. Alright. Yeah, so that is that, and this is the spinning wheel. So, water wheel, stone of ichor, we got the wormwoods from our farm, the dragon's bloodwood, and the old spinning wheel that we already had. And just a bunch of essentia, which we are really rolling in the V crystals. 1,000. Actually, we got some of this stuff when we were crafting before, but yeah, like Volatus, Modus, that's just solely from our farm. Obviously, you can see I've been using some of these, that's why they're lower. This is a pretty big craft, but that is going to be the spinning wheel. Now, the spinning wheel, I remember sort of need pure filament for something. I don't remember what it's for, but oh, this. A thame. The thame is what we get the hearts from, so that is what we are working towards. Dagger of Sacrifice, did I ever craft that dagger up? I don't think I ever did. Did I not have a Dreadmean sword recipe? Yeah, I thought I did. So we're going to need this pure filament. Okay, so why does that bring up... Why does that bring up every recipe from the thing? Yeah. That's the only way we can get it. I must have clicked the add bookmark when it was under the uses for the spinning wheel. That must have been one. Okay, so White Sage we have ACO resin. I don't remember. I should just craft up a bunch of these, but I have some already. I should just craft up a bunch. Alright. Actually, White Sage, did I ever plant that? Oh, I did. Hey, me. Being proactive. Golden thread. Oh, golden thread's its own thing. And witches stitching is its own thing as well. So we need, what do we need? 3 liquid. We need 2 of these. We get 2 from the thing. So 2 of that. And you get 2 from that. So we need 3 liquid woodcraft. Well, that's easy. Here, let's just do... I mean, I can just craft up more of these. They're just a bit... They're kind of annoying. Alright, there we go. There is our spinning wheel. Go. I didn't even look at what this relic ingots. Haven't used those in a while. Alright, spinning wheel. So this will get us some of our fancy witchery stuff. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. I guess I'm just going to craft up, now we've seen the recipes or not. It's just kind of crafting random stuff up here. And we have gypsum, silver. Yeah, let's craft up this as well. That is a tier 2. So lots of just kind of random things. I am having to jump back and forth occasionally because I am doing all the witchery stuff in the other world. I know it's not witchery. It's bewitchment. But I'm going to keep calling it witchery just because. Just because. Apparently, yeah, we never crafted that up. Okay, be right back. Let's try. Alright, yeah, so that's just basically insert the stuff. Now, if we need to automate this, I'm assuming we probably have to name the items so they don't stack. There we go. Could try and see. Yep, doesn't work. Does work. It doesn't look like it has to go in the order in JEI, but they can't stack. So always good to know. Bam. Now these. Boom, boom, boom. Go. Does look like we always get the MGR backs. Jar back. No. That was a thing. Originally when I was looking at that, I'm like, ah, it's not difficult at this point. It's just they're kind of annoying. Craft up. Fortunately, he doesn't. I don't think it shows. Oh, I gave 2. Oh well. We have some extra. We might need it for something. Who knows? Stirring trend. Didn't we get a ding? We were gonna get a ding. No! Gosh dang it. I sort of held them, didn't I? So let's go ahead and craft this up, and then we'll have to call it a day. I have the extra threads in there. I don't know if we'll ever use them, but they're there if we need them. So pure thing, and we're getting more filament. That's hilarious. All right, so we're stocked on the filament. All right, so there is this. It'll let us obtain special loot from villagers and things. Obtain the following loot by slaying certain mobs. Parts from players, villagers, witchers, evokers, illusioners, and vindicators. Yeah, we do have a thing for witches. Dimensional sand from Enderman. Spectral dust from any... Like, we have all these in our mob farm. Pigs, sheep, cows. Cool. Remember ever getting a hoof. Said you can get it without it, but... Oh, cursed mob farm in another. Alright, cool. Alright, well, I'll get these, and then we will move on. I think we're going up this way, and this will get us this iron. We'll be able to get our goblet, which is pretty cool, and we will continue moving along here. Anyway, that's going to be it for today, so thanks for watching, and have a good one.